Hey YouTube, what's up? Thanks for watching here. Alright, so got another deck profile here. This week I'm doing Heroes. Just cause, I don't know why, really. I guess cause they're getting really popular. I've been wanting to play Hero Beat or Bubble Beat for the longest time. Just haven't been able to get the stuff together, and just recently I have. But now they're so popular, everybody's just kind of like, it's Hero Beat, it's Bubble Beat. Well, I've got a new build, and I call it Bubble Blow. Alright. It's pretty good. I've stomped in sectors with it, I've stomped Dark Worlds with it, I've stomped Infernities with it. I've pretty much put this deck to the works. I've automatically jumped in against the handicaps. Had no problems with it. Only problem I had was a mirror match, and that was tonight. I was undefeated until I saw a mirror match. And the only reason why I lost was because I went into a Great Tornado instead of a Shining. And it wasn't even situational for the Great Tornado. I was just being dumb. And it had 200 more attack under skill drain, I think it was. No, I didn't even have a skill drain now, so I was just being dumb. That's why I lost. And I wasn't able to recycle my heroes with the Shining. So enough with the explaining. It's Heroes, so everybody pretty much knows what they do. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into it. 1 Stratos, because Stratos is at 1. 3 Elemental Hero Neos aliases, because it's Heroes, and you got Gem Sparks and Hero Blast, so 3. I run 3 Bubble Man. For those of you who don't know what Bubble Man does, if this is the only card in your hand, you can special summon it to the field. When this card is special summoned, if this is the only card you control, you draw 2 cards. Other than that, you special summon it and then exceed with it. So, yeah, 3 Bubble Man. That's 7 heroes altogether. That's pretty much what people run anyways, 4 to 7. In my particular build, I run 2 effect failures. Everybody says it's not necessary, I'm dumb for doing it, it's blah 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 blah. I don't care. It's 2 failures. Depending on the matchup, I'll side them out. But right now, it's just so every deck you mainly face, you need failures main. So it's easier to side them out than it is to side them in. 2 Beast King Barbaros, because this has skill drain in it. It's sort of a drain build. It's really not a drain build, but it's 2 1900 beat sticks, so yeah. And they're earth. 2 Chevalier. Evocator Chevaliers, 1900 Geminis, so you can Gem Spark with it. It makes targets for Nova Master. Really, it's just, I'm getting it 1900, it's beat down. The tech choice I have in this particular build is 2 Featherizers. This card says that, well, this thing ever focuses, but when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can send 1 Gemini monster from your deck to the graveyard, then draw 1 card, and draw 1 card. Yeah. So, you said it. Nobody really pays attention. Game 1, they run it over and they're like, oh man, what the hell is that? And you just +1 for no reason. Game 2, they're expecting Featherizers, so they'll run into them. It ends up being Snowmans. Very crucial part of the deck. So that's it. 15 monsters, I think it is. 15. 13 or 15, I can't quite remember. Next part is the spell lineup. 4 E-calls, 4 rotas, whatever you want to call it. 3 E-call, 1 rota. Doesn't matter. It's all searches. T-King rapes that. Next up we have 3 MSTs, because I hate back row. But, I mean, really, 3 MSTs and 3 Gem Sparks. It controls the field a whole lot. 3 Gem Sparks because I have 5 Geminis in this deck, so it works great. 3 Miracle Fusions because it's heroes, and it's the whole point of this. Succeeding and fusing. 2 Super Polys mained. Yes, mained. Don't call me a scrub, don't call me bad, don't call me anything. It's my build, it works the way it works. 2 Super Polys mained. It's easier to side these out than it is to side them in. If they're dead against Dark Worlds and Sectors, well, if you feel it's necessary, how hard is it to set these 2 cards and let your opponent heavy storm it or MST them? They're wasting MSTs on stuff. There's other stuff in this deck that they need to waste MSTs on. So, game 1, not worried about. Game 2, I can control more. Double mass change. This is mainly for Gaia into Dion, whatever you want to call it, or Absolute Zero into a Acid, or Abs into a Vapor, whatever. Or a Bubble Man into a Vapor. Like if I overextend and my opponent hits me with a Torrential or a Mirror Force. Oh well, mass change. Make dumb stuff happen. Alright, next up, Book of Moon, Dark Hole, Monster Reborn. Staples. No Heavy Storm because I just don't like Starlight Road, and honestly, this deck, I set a lot of back rows just to get combos going. And I don't want a bunch of dead cards on my field when I pull into a Heavy Storm. I don't like Starlight Road. It's just, I don't know. I don't want Heavy Storm in this build. 2 skill drains. Like I said, it is a sort of skill drain build. Skill drain really doesn't hurt me that much, depending on what I do. If anything, my monsters are all big beat sticks. 2 Hero Blast. Still haven't gotten a ruling on this. IB is kind of like up in the air right now at my locals, whether or not you like. Like the first thing is like if you activate this and your opponent moves your target from the graveyard, removes it from the graveyard, do you still get to destroy a monster or no? The second thing is can you activate this card when your opponent doesn't have a monster on the field, or if the monster on the field is clearly higher than the monster you target in the grave? Those are the only 2 things with that. That's an issue right now, but still, it gets Alias back. It's pro. And then 1 Mirror Force in this build, because it's Mirror Force and it's pro. So that's it for the main board. It's amazing. Your opponent doesn't know what to do. Game 1. In Game 2, you just switch a lot of stuff up. Alright, so in the sideboard, the extra deck, we have 1 Utopia. For when I don't want to make Blade Armors, or I need to make something other than a Blade Armor. 2 Blade Armors. Blade Armor Ninjas, main, well, yeah, blah. I'm really tired right now. Because of the Beast Kings being in here and Gaia being very easy to make, 1 Diane for mass change options. 1 Great Tornado, because I have Featherizers and a Stratos in there. Gaia, because you can make Gaia. You got TGs out now. TG Stun's coming back, so. 2 Elemental Hero, the Shinings, because they're Shinings. I don't know why I'm explaining this dumb stuff, y'all. Nova Masters, I should only have 1 in, but for now, until I tweak this more and have more playtime with it, I'm going with 2. I've literally have almost no playtime with this deck. I literally made it like a week and a half ago, and I've only played it in 2 tournaments. So yeah. 2 absolute zeros, because they're abs. Vapor, because it can't be destroyed by card effects. And acids, because they blow up back row. This is a heavy storm. So, blah. That's another reason why I don't main heavy, it's because of that. Alright, sideboard. Alright, so, right now I have 2 lances in the sideboard. Don't know why. I still need to tweak this. Because darts are taking over this format again, with Insectors, Dark Worlds, rumors of Archfiends coming back. Shattering Prison Mirrors do a lot of work for you. Dark Worlds, Insectors, and Dark Base decks. Pro. Alright, so 2 chain dips. This is for Insectors. Mainly Insectors only though. So, wind-ups if I play them. DD Crow for everything, because it's DD Crow. 2 Gemini Imps, because they're Gemini Imps. Really kind of iffy about them. Just, I don't know. I mean, I like them personally because I open up with them all the time, game 2. So I'm going to make my opponent minus while I plus. Just hand consistency, I guess. 2 Snowman Eaters. Main purpose of this card is to switch out with Featherizer. Between games 1, 2, and 3. Maybe your opponent thinks this is a Featherizer game 2. Side this in, set it, think it's Featherizer. It's not. So yeah. Mass change, Super Poly. 3rd Super Poly because situational purposes where I might need a 3rd Super Poly. I know that sounds dumb, but still, trust me. It's come up a few times. And a 3rd mass change for certain matchups where I'm going to have to side out skill drains and Super Polys, like Dark Worlds is the main thing. Mass change isn't there for. It is for the 3rd option of making a Masquerade. And then Jinzo, because everybody's sides, decrees, and trap heavy stuff, whatever. Phoenix Chains, all that crazy shit. You know, this stops it all. So, yeah. Alright, YouTube, so this is a really long video for no reason. I talk way too much. I'm really tired. Like I said, I've made this probably about a week and a half ago, and I have 2 tournaments of playtesting. One tournament was like 3 rounds with double elimination, I think. I don't know. I did like 2 double elims last Saturday, and we did 5 rounds of Swiss tonight. And the only thing I've lost to is a mirror match, which was Hero Beat, and then last week when I first played it and tested it out, I lost to Wind Up to Psychics, and that was because I really just was tired, didn't feel like really playing anymore. I didn't care about the match or anything, so I was super polying everything he summoned, my opponent summoned, and it was really dumb because I've had to wait for the tuners to come out, because super polyed tuners and just kind of left everything in a standstill. But I didn't. Still playing with this deck, working out the kinks. So yeah, I'm going into almost 15 minutes on a video. I'm probably going to delete this and make another video that's a little bit shorter. So later, YouTube.